Hello everybody, Sticking in 2003 here. Back. And I'm back with Arkanite. Now I'm sorry for my content being like entirely Arkanite for the past few weeks. But I just haven't had other stuff to record. Like other stuff's just been boring. And I can't really find the other stuff. So it's just been Arkanite for now. But that should change in around October or so. Where I have a feeling I'm going to be getting Binding of Isaac. I've loved that game since I found it like a couple weeks ago. And I can't wait till then. But other than that, like, my main sources of recording of videos are either not able to be done anymore, like with Flash Slash Revolution, because my keyboard sucks, and with the other servers, because some of them are shut down, or I've just completely lost interest in them. And as for Flash games, I might not return to that for a while. Considering I haven't found any good enough, in my opinion, to actually do a video on. Which sucks. Because, like, there were so many I used to play all the time ages ago. And they were the best. And now I can't find them. Like, games that haven't really been done. I got Prestige 400 a little bit ago. I don't know what that gives, however. I know I got an Arkanite key, which is what happens every 100 Prestiges, but I think you get an extra plot. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure that's what... I'm assuming that's what happens. And the rank, the Prestige... Prestige amount goes from 8 to 16 trillion. So it's twice as hard. But next up is 32. So like once you get to around 700, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to start using Reka Fish, which is why I have a bunch here. Probably gonna need more space for him soon, though. Because, like, once I get auto sell, I'm gonna... If I get auto sell, rather soon, that is. But if and when I do, I'm gonna start using the backpacks. Now, another thing about the backpacks. If you remember, which you probably should, considering that was the topic of, like, 4 of the videos on Arkanite for a bit. I think I figured out what caused the backpacks to detach. I think. But it's because I renamed them. I'm pretty sure. Because another person had their backpack detached for them in the same way I did. The exact same way I did. Their backpack was named. It had @K in it. The spazzy letters. Like right there. Same signs. So, that might be what's happening. And for that person that did that had to happen to them, I feel you. that sucked. Because he had, like, thousands of keys in the backpack as well, like I did. So that makes it, like, almost identical. But Wagwan will be missed. And what makes me think it's because of the At K is because I had a backpack very briefly in this season, or a reset, which I used for testing tags. Few days afterward, it detaches from me. And guess what? It had At K in the name. So all signs point to At K. At the very least, don't rename your backpack and don't put valuables in it. Because I'm not sure if it's just because it's renamed to begin with. But if I could, I would demonstrate with one of mine, but mine are a bit too good at the moment. But, pretty much, I test it. I'm gonna test it soon. Definitely soon. Because I had no idea what did it, and nobody did. And it hurt a lot. And the same thing with that guy. And sadly, he proposed something that I didn't even think of when it happened to me. He asked if one of the admins could roll him back like 15 minutes, which can't happen, I don't think. Like, I don't think it can happen to individual people. Like, they can't roll back a single person. But if I'd have known about that, I would have asked that. Because I just asked Rue to reattach my backpack, and he couldn't. Trying to think. Oh. So we had soccer practice today. And today was a bit bad, to be honest, because normally we'd run 8 laps around the field if our normal coach was there that day. Today, the normal coach wasn't there, so it was combined 7th, 8th grade. And the 8th grade, our team, was kind of screwing around a lot. So every time you screw around, like, they had us run 2 laps initially, which is like a mile. So then they kept screwing up and goofing around. So he made us run an extra lap or something. And then eventually it got ridiculous. It was like, what he had us do for one. He did this, like, speed dribbling thing where you'd go, one person would go down, you'd have 3 people in a team. You dribble down to the line on the opposite side of the field, or, like, the opposite side of what we're doing. When he's in the halfway mark, once you're dribbling back and you get to the halfway point, you pass to the other teammate, and it's like a relay race. For the teams that didn't do it first, like, it was a winner thing. They had to do, like, first it was 10 push-ups, and then 10 curl-ups as well. And then after that, you had the next set, because we did 3 rounds of it, I'm pretty sure. The second round, the losers had to run around the square, which is not as big as the field. So I think that added around, I'm gonna say, a good 1/8 of a mile there. So we're at, no, wait, no, okay, half a mile for the 2 laps, and then 1/8, so I'm not even gonna try. But then, after the third one, we just did more push-ups, which wasn't that bad. But since we allegedly weren't following directions, even though he never gave any, what we had to do was we had to run across. So we practice in the elementary school's field next to us. So we're in middle school, the elementary school's next door, and we practice in the elementary school's field. What they had us do was we were in the little cross-section area, like the border between the two fields. He had us run around the entire perimeter to the softball place, which was easily a lap on its own. He made us go all the way back to the goals on the elementary school field, so that's like 2 more laps. He made us go around the field like you would normally, so that's 2.5. And then made it back, so 3. Something like that, or something. It's like 1 lap, that's 3, that's like almost 5 laps in total. Now, I ended up getting first. Like, I ended up finishing it first somehow. I was, like, almost dying at the end of it, though. It was ridiculous. Like, my chest still hurts. I was that out of breath. But other than that, I've been trying out for goalie, because our actual goalie ended up breaking his clavicle before the season started. Like a week before practice really started. So we ended up doing little tryout things. And it was me, another friend, it was me, sorry for stuttering. But the possibilities were me, another friend, and yeah, like 2 friends. Everybody's saying I'm the better goalie somehow, but I really don't see how. Oh, dang. Thanks. But as I was saying, I am pretty good as far as, like, my standards go. Because I can block some, but, like, if it goes really high and, like, really off to the side, there's, like, no chance of me getting it for the most part. That's gone. Because, like, I'm supposed to dive. I know I'm supposed to dive for it. Or something like that. But I just never do. And it makes no sense. And the guy that broke his clavicle, too, he's been practicing along with us as well. I don't think he can play. But he's been testing me and teaching me stuff about how goalie works. Like, you're supposed to watch the person's, like, whichever hip they're using to kick, like, whichever leg. Watch that hip. So, like, be it their right one. Watch their foot and their hip to tell whether or not they're going on the inside or outside. Because, like, I think if it's the inside of their foot they're kicking with, it's going to go to your right. But if it's the outside, it's going to go to your left. And I think if they just, like, straight up hit it with their toe or lace, it's going to go straight to you, if not a little bit high. So that's my slice of goalie stuff. And like I can't really do much with the ball to save my life. Like I can dribble kind of, not really. I'm more of a defense person because I can run really, like, wicked fast. So I can always get back there most of the time in time to stop it. But at the same time, I get juked really easily. Like, we have this little joke thing of my friend who's really good at soccer. He goes... He, like, makes... I try to get the ball from him, but he's just, like, dancing around me. Most of the time he puts it through my legs. It's ridiculous. But, like, everybody says I'm good. In some aspects, yeah, but I'll be honest, I'm not as good as everybody says I am, and I don't know why they say I am. But other than that, that's pretty much all that's happened for the most part. I have a feeling I've said that at some other point in the video, but I'm not... whatever. We're about to prestige. Like, this entire time, I've just been mining for prestige. Like, I think I started this video at 5 trillion. It's gonna take forever to frickin' prestige at this point now. And my goal is to not use fish until I absolutely have to. Like, I'm gonna be saving every single one of my rank up fish until I really need it. Because if I remember, so 700 would be 128, I'm assuming. So no. 500 would be 32, 600 would be 64, so yeah, 700 would be 128. 800 would be 256. 900 is 512. Getting to 1,000 would be 1024. I would need a quadrillion to rank up at that point. Like I said before in a previous video, it may sound like a lot, but really the only hard part about that is getting the fish to rank up, because it's practically free. Like, you get it for free. You don't have to spend money. You just have to mine a lot, or get the reactions, or drop parties, or whatever you do. And you have a chance of getting rank up fish. So that could be like your key to success. And another thing, like, they're talking about... Oh, finally someone is on. But, like I said... Like, the prestiges leading up to the ones where you have to use fish are going to be the hardest. Because, like, 16, 32, 64 are all within the balance limit. It's 128 where you're gonna have to use the fish. And then 256 is gonna be more, and then 512, and then 1028 is, like, probably entirely fish. But at the same time, that's gonna take a whole crap ton of fish. But again, I'm pretty sure if you've built up a collection throughout your entire time here, you're probably gonna have enough fish to get you through a lot. Like, you're probably not gonna really need to worry about fish till, I'd say, 850 or 900. This is just my guess. I have no idea. But yeah. And with the reactions too, it's gonna be a bit hard. Like, if you're completely depending on reactions, and I finally ranked up. Like I said, if you're gonna be completely dependent on reactions, gonna be a bit tough, because, like, you've got me, Valor, and a few other people that, like, dominate them. I've been kind of laying off for a bit, because I get them all the time. And as much as the key's nice, I don't really need it. I'll be honest, I'm only doing reactions for the leaderboard. So I give, like, 10 seconds or something. And if they get close, I just let them do it, because I'm not gonna steal that. They got it. They're really close. So why steal it? I mean, like, let's see how long I've been on. 2 hours. But, yeah. Wait. What? No, wait. Sorry. It is not. You cannot get Arkanite or rank keys from Lucky Blocks either, so... What was the reward for 400 again? I forgot. But... that's all I have to ramble about, I guess. This has been Arkanite rambling. Changing it from commentary, because that sounds a bit boring, because... okay. So it probably was an extra plot. But like I said, it's not even commentary at this point. It's just rambling about anything I can. So like I said, I'm sorry about it being mostly Arkanite. I might try to differentiate it a bit. And when I do, you'll see it, I guess. I don't know. But Binding of Isaac, I'm probably going to get in October, because that's when my birthday is. I didn't get to record the last drop party, though, but I did record, like, the last 2. After this video, I'm going to end up uploading the reward stuff I got from said thing. So that's going to be, like, almost right after this video, whenever it decides to upload. Well, the Subaru Pop-Tart, I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been Arkanite. Well, the Subaru Pop-Tart be with you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.